Ahoy, mates! Some of you may live close to the water and see boats all the time. And some of you may live a long way from the water and never see boats. Either way, if you're stuck on land, you probably don't get a chance to see what they do. We're going to take you on a little sea voyage and give you a close-up look at some fun, hard-working boats and ships. One's getting ready to shove off now. Let's go get on board. If you've ever caught a fish, you know how much fun it can be. But what's it like to catch a whole boatload of fish? Captain Tarantino and his father and even his grandfather have been fishing in these waters for years. Today we get to go along and see them haul in a catch. Let's hope they have good luck.
They use a fish finder to tell them where the most fish are. The brighter the red, the denser the school of fish. Now they start to set the net. As soon as the net is set, they start to pull it in. We've got a full load. Time to head for shore. Now they unload the fish into the holding pen. What a great day.
Do you know what that is? That's an aircraft carrier. It's one of the biggest ships in the whole world. so big that airplanes can take off and land on that big flat deck it has. Let's go over and see if we can get a closer look. Here we are on the flight deck. From here down to the water is almost 90 feet. That's almost as high as a 10-story building. Whew. That's more than 3 football fields long.
They're headed out to sea. Now we'll see what an aircraft carrier really does.
Okay, 401, hold him up there on the bow, he's going into alert 5.
Now let's watch them land. Let's watch that again. After the planes land, they fold their wings so they can all fit on board. Did you ever think you'd see such a busy airport in the middle of the ocean?
These are tugboats. They're not the biggest boats in the water, but they're some of the strongest. They're kind of like the ants you see in your backyard, dragging along leaves and sticks that are a lot bigger than they are. Tugboats do the same thing, only with other ships. I think you're going to like their job.
Tugboats come in all shapes and sizes. Some just push barges. Some belong to the Navy. There's an old-timer. It runs on steam. A barge like this could carry anything from oil to molasses. This tug is pushing a dredging barge, which helps make the bay deep enough for big ships. Let's get a closer look at some tugs at work. This tug is getting ready to help push a big oil tanker up to the dock. One tug works the stern, while another takes the bow. When they get up close, they throw their lines over to the tanker and pull them good and tight. Now the pushing begins. They're all done here, but another ship is getting ready to leave and needs a tug. This time, they'll pull the ship away from the dock.
California, go ahead, Jordan. I got that unit checked off.
Once the lines are tight, the tugs rev their engines and start to pull. It takes a lot of power to pull the big ship away from the dock. When the big ship is finally away from the dock, it starts its engines. Finally, they cast off the lines to the tug and head out to sea. The container ship carries huge loads of cargo to places all over the world. But the real excitement happens back in port, where they're loading and unloading. With its full load, the container ship heads for open water.
You've probably seen a fire engine before. Well, this is a fire boat. It's like a fire engine that floats. It's used to fight fires on other boats and all along the waterfront.
With all its pumps going, the fireboat can fill a swimming pool in less than a minute. Think of what it could do to a fire. The fireboat also has one of the most fun jobs in the harbor. When there's a parade on the water, the fireboat leads the way.
What a day! I hope you enjoyed your sea voyage with us and learned a lot about the different working ships on the bay. Thanks for coming along. And remember, be careful around water. Always make sure that you're with a grown-up and don't forget to wear a life vest. And the next time you see a big boat, shout, "Ships ahoy!" See you next time.